Hey love bugs, welcome or welcome back. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Ashley Bedeck, and today we're going for a little bit of a deep wave action. Now, if you ask me what wig represents my personality or what like texture of wig per se, I would say deep wave. I feel like this texture just looks so good on me. Some people would say I look better with curly, bone straight, you can never go wrong, but deep wave is my zhuzh year around. So I was super excited when Wiggins sent me this wig. Wiggins hair definitely has some of the best hair on the market, and this happens to be my favorite. Maybe I'm biased. I'm gonna do a start to finish, very detailed install on this wig. You'll see what it looks like straight out of the box and how I was able to install and execute your girl to perfection. Literally, it may be 10 minutes or less. So if you want to see how we got this look, let's get started. Okay, love bugs, we are back with another video. We have a new setup and I'm working on it. I have so many mirrors in this bathroom that it's kind of hard as an influencer. Like, it looks really nice, but when it comes to being an influencer and having a camera and a ring light, it definitely is not working in my favor. And I like to work in the bathroom because it's an easy cleanup opposed to my carpet. So bear with me on this journey. But today I did team up with Wiggins, and look at that beautiful Wiggins packaging. I already pulled the wig out because I kind of wanted to get a look at it in advance, and look at that beautiful wave pattern. There's some goodies in here and I will share those towards the end of the video. I like to keep this paper because you guys know I go through so many wigs, I never know what the wig is. So this one here is an let's start over. Undetectable HD lace skin melt transparent lace wig. It's 24 inches in length and it is a size small cap. Any additional details as well as a direct link are all down below. You know I got you covered. This here is the beautiful texture. I'm gonna assume this is deep wave, but of course, again, info in the description box. And this one here is set already as a bust down middle part. It looks so smooth and perfect that I don't even want to touch it. But when you turn it around, I want to be clear that you can for sure switch it up. This is a lace front wig, but it is a free part lace front wig, or like a full lace front. Not a full lace front, it is a full, what am I trying to say? I don't even know. So this one here is a free part lace, I'll say that, where you can literally, it's already parted down the center, but you can do a side part. There are no restrictions with the lace. You can part it anywhere you want from ear to ear and you would definitely be good to go. And then also at the nape, you do have your adjustable straps, also a comb, and then you also have two combs, you also have two combs here towards the front, and then you also have your adjustable and removable elastic band. And it does have that like grip gummy, so when it's laying on your nape, it can kind of stay in place. You guys know already, I like to adjust mine almost to the center. I feel like my head's getting a little bit bigger, so when I go perfectly to the center, it'd be a little snug. So I'm gonna go ahead and adjust everything here. We can throw her on and get started. Ooh, it's giving mamiana, it's giving vacation, it's giving my center part is displaced. Look at that, baby. If you ask me my favorite texture of hair of all time, this is it. I for sure get more compliments in like full on curly hair, but I feel like this here just does something to me. So this is the hairline. You guys can see there's a super snug fit on this one, so we should be good to go. This one here, I just want to like, that was so disgusting, but I just really want to snatch this hairline really good. Probably no sideburns to keep it very, very like everyday and realistic. I want to add a little mousse to kind of like zhuzh up the curls. And then this here is a quick texture shot of the curls. This way, here is another shot of the curls and the full length straight out of the box. Okay, let's roll up our sleeves and get started. Okay, so I got about 20 minutes before I have to pick up baby of the bunch, and so I would like to have this one completely installed and styled. Doesn't this wall just give like a compliment, like a perfect backdrop to this melanin? So I'm gonna go ahead and pin the hair back. We're gonna go ahead and cut off the excess lace and bond her down, tint the lace, and then we can for sure play with the ends. Okay, then we have the hair out of the way. Let's go ahead and cut off the excess lace. For me, I like to start over here. As you guys see, they provided a lot of lace on the side. This is a 13x4, I believe. So I'm just gonna simply cut off the excess, and I just like to use my finger to kind of like part it or guide it. Typically, I don't even do that because I'm so used to it. I just basically cut, like this is the shape of the ear. So this is like the shape or, you know, the pattern I'm gonna cut. And usually when I do this is about how much we get off. I always tell you guys, if you are a girly who likes to wear like braids or cornrows and you want that little piece of like faux baby hair, keep these little pieces because you can use these little got to be glue spray and you'll be able to create that faux baby hair look, especially my big forehead girlies. And typically what will happen is I'll be able to literally make the wig a custom fit to my ear and hug my ear. That way it's not overlapping or flapping. And then I cut it in a way that I kept the sideburn. Let's do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Now that we have step one of cutting the excess lace done, we can go ahead and cut the remainder of the lace. If I was not talking to you guys, I probably would have just did it all in one step. But for those of you who are a beginner or intermediate and you are just fearful of cutting the lace, this is kind of like a way to kind of do it in sections so you don't get overwhelmed. Now I went ahead and cut off almost half of the lace and I stopped here. The reason being is because again, we went ahead and pulled some hair forward for sideburns. Now if you want to keep this piece, you would obviously lift this up and cut around. I don't necessarily need this piece, so I want to make it as easy to put this one on and off throughout the week. So I'm gonna pull that hair down, and it's not perfectly parted, but you can definitely do so. And I'm just gonna cut to kind of like frame my sideburn and go around to the ear. Took that piece off, and now like if I just add a little spray here and here, it can lay down and I can just, you know, take care of my edges and tuck it behind the ear, and it'll fit more of a glueless way. And there's no tab or anything that has to lift right here. There's no lace that will lift, if that makes any sense. So let's do the same thing on the opposite side. Here is a look of what it looks like with no lace and with lace, and look at how amazing it blends. This lace, I believe, is transparent lace, but it's absolutely flawless. All you need is a little lace tint and we literally will be good to go. Okay, so now we have all the lace. This is a frontal, but look at how amazing it just sits so flawlessly on the hairline. So a hack for me is just to pull the wig back just a little bit. And I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna spray a light layer. And then really quickly try to avoid it running down my face. Again, these steps are a little bit easier when I'm not recording. And then I'll take a clean towel and I kind of will dab off the excess. And then from here, again, because this is a more glueless fit, you really don't have to like bond it down right now. You can add the milk belt on top and be good to go. So I'm gonna add the milk belt, but first let's take care of our edges because it's going behind the ear. You can see that my sideburns are not the same. So the girls performed at Disney last weekend and I used this one and I think it's the white jar of this as part of like their little hairstyle, but I don't remember ever using this on my actual sideburns, and it's called an Edge Gel Extreme Hold. So let's see. It actually does a really good job. Can't cap. And it just makes it look a lot better when your edges are clean opposed to when they are rough and stuff. And trust me, majority of the days they are au natural. But when you want to look a little extra special, you go in and you clean that up, sit that lace on top, and you can even like design it, you know, like you can swoop them really nicely and they should blend pretty decent. Like here, I fear it looks really, really good as far as like the transition goes. And then from here, you can decide if you want to do baby hair. I'm sorry, I'm itching. That's weird. From here, you can decide if you want to do baby hair. You guys know I'm the baby hair queen. I love it. So let's just do a little bit. And again, this is air drying in the meantime. And because they did a great job at sending like a size small cap, or in general just getting the right size cap, makes a huge difference in how your wig not only lays and fits, but like the whole process of bonding it down. When your wig is too big, it gives you a headache to be able to bond it down and it not buckle, or you know, all of the things. Okay, so this is about how much I wanted to use for sideburns. We can always give or take. So I'm gonna just take a nice amount of that product. And again, I don't think I've ever used this on my wigs before. And I'm just gonna apply it at the base. And then any excess, I can just rub it into the hair. And we can swoop some baby hair. Now that actually worked really nice. And then from there, I went ahead and trimmed it. Okay, I think that is good enough. Now let's go ahead and tint the lace. So I'm gonna go and just kind of like mix the two in the shade 15 and just kind of pack it. And then I can decide if I want to go lighter or darker or whatever the case may be. To me, that looks good in this lighting. And then for the hairline, I can start off with the same two mixed and kind of just dab it in and see what is given. The 15 is more skin-like in my opinion, but sometimes I will find that it is a little too light. So this is what the 15 looks like, and I'll flip that brush on the back side, mix the 16s and pack it in. Now you guys can see it's similar but different. I almost like the 15 more for the skin like color, but then I also like the 16 because there's no like white cast left behind. So you kind of just dab it in and pack it until you find your perfect look, and then you can definitely go in and set it. I don't think I want to set it today because I do like the cream finish opposed to the powder, because again, it's more skin-like in my opinion. Now we can take the melt belt from Wiggins and we can do our big one and let this all melt together. Okay, so I use the Kiss Foam Mousse, and I like this one a lot, but this is not one, in my opinion, that you can really just do an all mousse, and I forgot about that. So you guys know I will be ordering my Lotta Body Mousse because all of them have like a different like finish or purpose. I personally don't believe one mousse is created, or all mousses are created equal, but this one just feels like you need to spread it out with a little bit of water. I'm gonna go in generously up top because hopefully this will help me avoid needing to do the dynamic duo. Okay, now we can take the wet brush and just kind of comb it through and see what we can get out of this. Do we need more mousse? This mousse is really moisturizing, which I like. I think this is a great one for like natural hair, but a lot of mousses feel like water or like alcohol based. This one feels like more moisturized base, which is a good thing, but when you make it pliable, it just feels thicker, if that makes any sense. Now never forget to do a little extra on the ends. I feel like your ends need the most love. Now we can remove the melt belt. Sometimes I will go in and like blow dry the hair with the melt belt on. Like even if the hair is already set and it feels like it's already dry. Ooh, I haven't been paying attention. Oh God. I've been looking crazy for the last 2 days. So I feel like Mamiana is back. You guys see, I think I have ADHD because I can never finish a thought or a complete sentence. But what was I saying? I don't even know. Let me show you guys what it looks like from the back. I feel like it looks airbrushed. It literally looks flawless. Okay, so this is the finished look, and this is pretty much how it is drying. I feel like it's about 95% dry, and I just added a little bit more. Little pieces here where it looks a little bit more stringy. A simple fix, you just add a little bit of water and it'll soften it up. There's just probably a piece where again, the mousse is a little bit more concentrated and I didn't really apply enough water, so it dried up like alcohol-based mousse would. And yeah, let me show you the back. This is the hair from the front. Absolutely gorgeous and luscious. And this is the hair from the back. Look at how beautiful the wave pattern is. Absolutely defined. And for me, this is like a year-round wig, so I'm excited to wear this one for like an everyday look, because this screams like my personality. Like this is me, my personality in a wig. So before we go, let me show you guys the packaging. I think I already showed you guys the box from Wiggins. This is their logo with that beautiful orange. It's giving kind of like Hermes vibes. And inside they did load us up with some goodies. For starters, we did get the melt belt, which you guys see me actually use in the video. They also gave us a scrunchie. My girls love these, like the satin kind. They always have one on the wrist, especially when they have braids, and they use these like in dance or at school to kind of like put up their hair in ponytails and buns themselves. We also got a black baby hairbrush. This is key. I am learning. I love, 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 love the color ones, but black just is a little bit more clean because we know it gets gunked up very easily with the hairspray and the edge control. A black one is sure to stay looking decent. And then of course we got a pack of HD wig caps. And then last but most certainly not least, we did get a dust bag, and this is like the home for your wig. You keep this, and then everywhere you go, even at home, you store your wig in your dust bag. That way you kind of know what wig is Wiggins. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go and enjoy my wig. Be sure to check her out. Of course, there is a direct link and all the details down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.